here's the most important thing about surfing. This is why I've been telling all of my friends that they need to get a hobby and they need to throw themselves at it. What's up guys, good morning. Another sunny day here in Bali, and I haven't done one of these, like any videos in a long time. So I'm getting back into it. So today I just want to bring you along for a bit of the journey, a bit of my day, sort of show you what a day in the life looks like for a 29-year-old entrepreneur living in Bali. Yeah, I'm back on YouTube. Gonna be making more videos, but today, I just want to bring you along. So gonna be going surfing in about half an hour, and then I've got some other stuff to do today. I've got a little bit of work to do. I'm gonna go see my mate Fred and see who's down the beach, and then we'll see what's going on. So yeah, enjoy the video. I'm making a video, so you're gonna tell them how much you love me. Go on, tell them how much you love me. Go on. My wife.
My husband.
My wife. It's the bike setup. Alright, I was worried it didn't look that good, but it's starting to build now, so I think we're gonna have a good session, and yeah, let's get out there. Alright, so I just got back from surfing, and I have to say that's just the best workout in the world. In the sun, or in nature, in the ocean, burning something like 600 to 1,000 calories an hour, working on your posture, and then having a bloody good time doing it. And here's the most important thing about surfing. This is why I've been telling all of my friends that they need to get a hobby and they need to throw themselves at it. A non-money making activity where they can throw themselves at it and become as good as they can. And that's because, for me, surfing is the pursuit of mastery. When I first started in Bali, I've been surfing for 15 years, but when I came to Bali, I was probably like a 4 or 5 out of 10 in ability. And I asked ChatGPT, I said, if I wanted to become a 10 out of 10, what's every step I would have to follow and how long would it take? And it said it'll probably take about 2 years, but we can make rapid progression in 6 months. So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna get as good as I can at surfing. My biggest passion. Ever since I was little boy, I grew up idolizing Kelly Slater and Andy Irons, but living in the UK, there wasn't much surf. I grew up in Bournemouth. I was lucky to grow up in Bournemouth. I was lucky that my parents gave me surf lessons and got me surfboards, and we lived by the beach. But I always really wanted to be a professional, and I never thought it'd be possible. But now, where I've got freedom from the business I run, I'm living in Bali, where we have in Indonesia is the best waves in the world. I was like, screw it, I think I can become a master at this. I think I can become a professional level surfer. Maybe I won't get sponsored, maybe I won't be sponsored by Billabong or whatever, but I think I can become a professional level surfer. And just since doing that in 2 months, I would say I've gone from a 4 or 5 out of 10 intermediate to a 6 or a 7 level high intermediate. I'm sort of getting into advanced now, surfing massive waves, getting into some barrels, and yeah, just getting better every day, more confident. And here's the thing, this is why I've been telling my friends, you gotta go all in on 1 or 2 hobbies. it's the pursuit of mastery. So I'm getting better every day, and I'm feeling good about something that isn't business, because business is up and down. So if your whole identity is tied to business and you have a bad month, you have a bad quarter, you're going to feel terrible about yourself. Your self-esteem is going to go through the floor, down the toilet, goodbye. So you need something outside of business to throw yourself at, that you can almost put your energy into, yes, but also put a bit of your identity into, because if your whole identity is based around business and something's going wrong, or think you're not winning, you're losing, you're going to think you're a loser. Whereas if you've got this thing outside of business, you're like, well, business is struggling at the moment because the markets are a bit shit or whatever. There's some things that are out of my control. However, I'm smashing it at surfing. I'm smashing it at Muay Thai. I'm smashing it at paddle. So that self-esteem, because you're getting better at something, is huge. So what this has a positive impact on your mental health. That has a positive impact on, in the end, your energy, because if you're not having negative thoughts, you're feeling positive, you're telling yourself a positive story, you are literally like elevating yourself. And this has a very positive impact when it comes to business. You can endure a lot more. You can just go, you just trust yourself that you're competent, that you're not defined by something like business, which is not a linear progression in life. So that's really important. Then all the other benefits. Getting into a flow state, you feel absolutely weightless when you're riding the waves. There's no resistance, you're just going with the momentum of the wave, and that's a great mental, I guess, state to be in and to practice being in, because when you do creative work, you need to be, if you're feeling resistance and you're feeling like you're struggling and you're fighting against the current rather than going with it, then you're not going to do your best work. So for me, when I'm surfing and I'm feeling like there's no resistance, I'm weightless, I'm on the wave, doesn't matter how powerful the wave is, I feel like there's zero gravity. I can draw these amazing lines, I can go, I can just end up having a perfect experience. And yeah, it's just been one of the most important things for me. Like I say, it's been my passion and dream for years, but that doesn't mean there isn't something that maybe you have a passion, maybe you have a dream, make time for it. For me, I surf 7 days a week. One of the only reasons I can do that is because I also do yoga to complement it. So like my body's never been more limber, but I've never been healthier. And all I have to thank is surfing, or my hobby that I'm pursuing the highest level at, and the highest level of mastery and excellence. So when business isn't going so well, I go, oh, I don't really care. Or, well, I've got other things going on that I'm winning at. And it doesn't mean I'm a loser. If anything, like, I just have more energy to attack the problem if it arises. So it's my 2 cents. Get a hobby. Try surfing. If you haven't already, just try it. If not, pick the thing that you are obsessed about or your childhood dream. Do that 1 hour a day or 5 times a week, whatever. Make time for it, because the translation it will have into your spiritual health, your mental health, your financial health, business, relationships will be undeniable. So don't sleep on it. Right, I'm going to work. All right, guys, I'm just about to go do a little bit of work, check out some of the content from today, and then I've got some work for a client. But I'm at Tribal, which is a co-working hostel, but it's like the best co-working space that I found for me, mainly because they do the best almond croissants. So shout out Tribal. About to go do some work. I know it's a Sunday, but it's just fun stuff really, before I go and see some people later and hang out with some friends. So yeah, let's go dive in for a couple hours. All right, work's finished now, just going down to the beach to meet my mate and hang out a bit, and yeah, see who's down there. But say hello.
The camera's got a hole in it.
It does.
Does that not affect the...
No.
Okay, well, hello.
Hang on, there's a lot of fucking clash going on here. Yes, just fucking go for it. So getting back to the roots here with the Greek food. Gonna absolutely smash this in. Yeah. Bagus, bagus,
Bagus, bagus.
bagus. So I've just got back from dinner with Fred, and to be honest with you, I ate a lot of food. And I had these things called loukoumades, which are like these Greek donuts, and I had those with some honey and ice cream. So like my stomach is very, very full. So I've just been lying down for a bit, but yeah, I've got a little bit of just some loose ends to tie up. On my laptop, I'll probably plan my day for tomorrow and sort of like just have a look at the week. And yeah, tie up some loose ends now. So yeah, just getting back into filming some YouTube content, showing you guys what I get up to, integrating some surf content, and just letting you sort of see what my life is like here in Bali as an entrepreneur, surfing and just enjoying life the way I wanted it to be. So might as well give you guys some insight. So the only real reason I'm able to basically live this life is because I designed it. I planned it this way. None of this was an accident. So yeah, I'm going to be dropping something in the next few days. Just been working on this thing for this tool for people to help them really get clear on their vision. I think one of the biggest problems I see is people just don't know where they're going. And if you want to lead people, if you want to build a brand, if you want to make money online, if you want to have a lifestyle that pays you and that doesn't drain you and that doesn't feel like it's all an accident and is actually intentional and that you're in control of, then I think this tool is really going to help you guys. So there might be a link for it down below. If there is, check it out. If not, I guess you'll have to wait till next time. So there we go.